If they put shit in there.
What do you mean on shit? Like, find shit.
Like chewing tobacco sometimes?
What do you why? You came from that?
It's his socket pocket.
Oh my god, I never ever want to hear that term again. God damn it.
What? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Did anyone just see how spectacular I just fucking crashed?
What spatter? Oh my gosh.
That was amazing. Righty, hello everybody. I really apologize about the slightly longer run up to today's stream. Steam has been frankly screwing me over the last couple of months, and I'm starting to wonder if it's not just a benign problem, and I now actually potentially need to think about reinstalling the Poxy thing. So basically what happened was there was a small update for Train Sim World 5. So like an hour ago I clicked on download update, and then I made sure it was downloading, and then I went to go and get shit started for stream, and then I went to go and get some stuff tidied around the flat before stream started. And then I came back, and between me starting the download and leaving, or well, between me starting the download and coming back, Steam had cancelled the download and was sitting there at like 0 out of 400 megabytes. So yes, hence the slight delay to getting fucking stream started. But sorry about that one. We are here now. What do we want to do? Choose a route. Oh, where do we want to go? What do we want to do? They're working on the Cathcart Circle getting remastered, which would be pretty nice. Do you know what? We did one run of the Edinburgh Kirkcaldy thing, so let's yeah, let's go ahead and do some ScotRail driving. Fine. So let's just have a 10 o'clock. We're not gonna go for yeah, okay. We're definitely not gonna go for the one that's that one. The Perth from Markinch to Edinburgh Waverley. Fair enough. So this is going to be a somewhat express train, I reckon. Actually, what's this one? Fuck it, the two. So if anyone here knows their Jesus Christ, the fucking title music of this game is so fucking loud. If you know your TOPS designation, 1 is an express passenger train, 5 is an empty passenger train, 2 is a stopping commuter service, so it does most things. So yeah, fuck it. Let's go to Glenrothes. Or should we do the return service? I feel like we always come out of Edinburgh Waverley, but never really come into it. And we're gonna keep doing it. It's just interesting. It is just interesting. Okay, we're gonna go for dynamic weather. Let's go for today. So it should be pretty dark. And again, I'm just gonna absolutely fucking Hail Mary this. Ooh, a lightning storm. A lightning storm. So it's dynamic weather, so the weather will change, but the weather is probably going to be a little bit fucky wucky. Jesus Christ, this title music is so fucking loud.
Welcome to the ScotRail service to Glenrothes with Thornton.
So, ordinarily I would spend some time showing you shit, but actually you ain't gonna see shit because everything's all boggied the fuck up. One thing I do need to do Okay, so yeah, here we go. Welcome to Edinburgh. You've got the corner of the Balmoral Hotel there. Little church that's on the top of the mound. That's the National Gallery. Can't see Edinburgh Castle from here. And ordinarily I'd spend some time showing folks the place, but you know what? We've done that enough in these streets. What we'll do is we'll just we'll go for a little bit of a restart. Yeah, we've seen Edinburgh enough, haven't we? We've seen Edinburgh enough. Plus, there's not really that much to see, because the weather is aggravated dog shit on chips. Unlike the Class 158, we actually have door release controls on our side, but we need to get the keys in. So master key is now unlocked. Let's open the doors. Oh, wait. Can I release the doors? I can, but on the wrong side. Close the doors. But we can't open them on that side. That's interesting. Let's just get the guard to do it. Okay, we need to find the fuse box here because we've got some. Oh no, hang on, it's here. Okay, let's get the safety systems set up. So the vigilance pedal, I do hate the vigilance pedal, but we'll run it. DSD to normal, AWS, DRA, fine. So that really grating squawk noise is the AWS. So we will reset that, and the system is now good. What we could definitely do with is some lights of the head variety. So yeah, I think we'll do day running lights rather than just the marker lights. So we'll have at least one of the headlights on, which is fine. I got 30 seconds until we head off. So are these buttons? Yeah, okay. Huh. Literally can't open the doors on that side. That is interesting. Okay, let's put the DRA on. And we've got about 10 seconds to spare until we get ready for our journey to Glenrothes. One thing I've not really done a great deal of, because it's quite hard to like access, I find, like why's the weather disappeared? Why why is the weather disappeared? Yeah. Yeah, I generally find photo tools, you know, a little bit inaccessible sometimes, but anyway, let's get the doors closed. Okay, so doors are closed. Can we buzz the guard? Fine. Interlocks are on. We can tell that by the fact that the lights are on. The vigilance pedal. Actually, do you know what? Before we set off, fuck the vigilance pedal. There we go. Yeah, fuck that noise. Okay, alright. Now then, we should be able to go and do this. Or it would do if we'd taken the DRA off. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Fucking finally. Ah, hey Badger, how we doing? Wait, wait a minute. Hold the HUD. Hold the fucking HUD. Why is going into photo? Why is going into photo mode change the fucking weather? Ah, do you know what? We'll not restart. Fuck it. This is a good route for weather. It looks familiar. Yeah, no. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yeah, this is a good route for being able to see shit. So let's do what nobody wants to do and go to Fife. So this route does go so it goes across the Forth rail bridge, and then okay, it's 20 miles an hour, so let's just kill the throttle. So it goes over the Forth rail bridge, and it diverges. So one part of it goes around kind of like Dalgety Baker, Coddy, and then round to Glenrothes, and then up to Thornton, and then Markinch. The other side basically kind of does the slightly northern loop, so Dunfermline, Cowdenbeath, and then rejoins at Glenrothes with Thornton, and then continues up to Markinch. Rude. You've only got a very slight stake in this, Badger. Okay, we're going up to 35 miles an hour. I didn't even check how long this train is. I love this train. This in the class 158 is just, my childhood. It's my childhood. Anyway, we can now acceleratoroni up this macaroni. Ooh, we should probably get the cab lights on. Train lights on. Fuck, cab lights. No, I didn't catch it in time. I got a little bit of a light, I suppose.
We'll soon arrive at.
Do you know what? Fuck it. Should be alright. So limit here is 35 miles an hour, and we're at 35 miles an hour, so we're gonna idle. Yeah, it sucks. Only half the trains can get you home. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. My trains are awkward because at the weekend they basically. Like, the weekend trains are like 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., which is frustrating. Like, if I get the train to go out drinking or something, it's a smidgen annoying. Anyway, we are stopping at the second of Edinburgh's two major train stations, which is Haymarket. So we're just going to go to break stage 1 just now. And bleed it off speed a little bit. And we're going to start on break stage 2. And that should hopefully glide us right into the end. You can hear the fucking thunder. You can't see it. It's hilarious. Okay, so we're aiming for the S, which is Sprinter. This is a Sprinter train. So let's just go break stage 2. And we're currently a little bit behind schedule. Let's open the door. And we'll put the DRA on. So this is going to be a smidgen counterintuitive. But although it looks bright and sunny in the weather department, it is thunderstorm weather. Which effectively means we are going to be down on traction and our braking is going to take longer. In fact, actually, I wonder if I can... We use the photo mode. Ooh, manual focus. Ah, look at the pretty Jane. Ooh, aha. Is this it? Weather? No. Fuck. Oh, here we go. Weather presets. Lightning storm. Okay, we can get the weather back. We can get the weather back. Cool. Well, we did very briefly. Photo mode. We did very briefly get the weather back. You know what? Fuck it. If it's going to affect our shit, let's just restart before we get too far into this. Okay? Okay.
Welcome to the ScotRail service to.
Okay, master key in, reverser lever to neutral.
Haymarket.
And let's
Edinburgh Gateway.
unlock the right hand doors. We need to get the guard to do this one.
Inverkeithing.
Okay, so vigilance we're gonna leave isolated because I hate
Cowdenbeath.
yeah, I hate the vigilance pedal.
Hardendon. Glenrothes with Thornton. If you see
Cool.
something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text.
Where do we have a cab light in here? Oh yeah, so let's put so we're gonna go to the day running lights, which means the arse end of this train should have the red lights, which it do. Do we have a cab light option? No, not really. demist the windows. Cool. So we'll just wait. Aha, cab light. There we go. Beautiful. Fine. So that'll be okay for this here stormy, weathery day. I wonder if there's any way of actually... this is how we do the door release on this side. Okay, so we actually have to get up and check. So yeah, basically that's pretty good. So I can close the doors from here. But as the train driver, I'd actually have to like lean my head out of the window in order to... Ayo. Cool. Anyway, there is very clearly nobody boarding, and we are about to go. So we're going to close the doors now. Excellent. So, with this in mind, we didn't set the DRA, but we're going to make sure it's off. We're now going to put the reverser into forward. Full release on the brakes. We're going to go to throttle stage 2. So this has 3 stages of braking. Sorry, 4 stages of braking. 1, 2, full service and emergency. Hey, Naked Raider, how you doing? And it has 7 stages of throttle. So every train's really different in that some have like 4 stages of throttle and then like a free moving brake, and yeah. Dang, look at this weather. Where is the window wiper controls? Ooh, door power. Okay, where is the window wipers? There they are. Let's do both, and we are going to go. It's pretty miserable weather, so let's go for fairly fast moving wiper blades. Let's give it a little bit of oomph, although we can only go 20 of them whole miles an hour. You're doing bra, thanks. What about yourself? Yeah, I'm doing not too bad. Not too bad. Right, that's our 20 miles an hour, so let's kill the engine. Oh, we've actually picked up a little bit too much of that our speed. So with the cab light on, we think... Where did I find the switch for the cab light? Foot warmer? Hey, yo! Foot warmer! Yeah, I'll take that one. I forget, actually, where did we find the cab light? The safety systems aren't isolated, I just can't be fucked dealing with the pedal, that's all. Yeah, I actually can't remember where we found the cab light. Oh well, no matter. Okay, we're going to be going up to 35 miles an hour now, so let's give the throttle some oomph. And we're going to get ourselves up to 35 miles an hour. Is this our train announcements?
We'll soon arrive at...
Yeah, it is.
Haymarket. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
So they've got the automatic train announcements, which is pretty good. On the Edinburgh to Glasgow route, you basically have to do the announcements yourself. Okay, let's put the window wipers to off for a little second. You're breaking out the old Naked Raider. Yeah, I need to. We've been having this chat a lot. I need to work on my redemptions because as you can probably imagine, streaming has changed a lot over the couple of years. I've literally just had my dinner, so I will be sick if I had kibble, so I will refund you those points. But yeah, I am definitely gonna have to start changing my my redemptions, because there's a few times people have been like, oh, can I do this? It's like, actually, yeah, don't kind of times have changed, man. Times have changed. Yeah. Okay, so brake stage 2. Let's get the window wipers back on to fast. We're gonna come off the brakes. So you can see, because the reduction in traction, we've been, pretty shit hot with getting to station, but yeah, we're still... This is a slow stop, though. This is a bad stop on our part. We're aiming for the S for Sprinter board. but we'll just stop a little bit short for the sake of getting the stop in. So we're going to release the doors. What is the door release spell? I love that 9 is the I love that 9 is the amount of buzzes that you need to do to get the police. Like just sitting there, dun, 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 dun. It's crazy. Right, that is us loaded. Nobody is making for the doors anymore. So let's close the doors. Yeah, definitely don't want a bomb on stream. Cool, door interlocks are engaged, so break stage 1, release the reminder appliance, and now we are going to back up. So our next stop is South Gyle. So the Gyle is a shopping centre here in Edinburgh that has yeah, okay. So South Gyle as a station is more it's near to the shopping centre, but it's actually in a kind of residential area. I think it's no, I can never remember which way round it is, because there's Edinburgh Park and Edinburgh Gateway. One of them is in the Gyle, and one of them is at the Hermiston Gate Retail Park, and I can never remember which way round they are. Anyway, let's get going. So we're up to 90 miles an hour just now, and it's going to be 3 miles until we get to South Gyle. The Gyle is... No, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, Naked Raider. The options were Edinburgh Park or Edinburgh Gateway. One of them's at Hermiston Gate and the other one is at the Gyle. But the Gyle and the Hermiston are not the same place. They're not far apart, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that math don't math. Okay, the rain's actually dying off quite a little bit, so we're gonna put our window wipers down to slow. And as we pass the Haymarket Depot. Yeah, as we pass the Haymarket Depot, you can kind of see the silhouette of BT Murrayfield. Yeah, it gets a bit hard showing off the scenery when there's no when it's as grey as this. Gateway, sorry. The Gateway is at Hermiston, and Edinburgh Park is its own wee office estate. Can you see Tynecastle from the tracks? Not from these tracks, no. Tynecastle is next to railway tracks. But yeah, they're... You can't see them from the railway tracks that we're on, basically. Unfortunately. Murrayfield. Cool. So this train is it's a diesel train on account of the fact that the line across into Fife is not fully electrified yet. Therefore, we still require diesel trains to get up Fifeward bound. And so, with electric motors, you can typically forego... Okay, we're down to 75 miles an hour, that's good to know. You can typically forego gearboxes when you have electric trains, but with the diesel ones, you can't. So, I'm not sure why we just shat all the fucking frame rates away, but hey-ho. Anyway, we've just been cleared up to 90 miles an hour. However, we are getting ready to stop. So we're going to be hard on the brakes. So we're going to be brake stage 3 just now, and we'll get the automated announcement.
South Gyle. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Okay, this is a shit stop. I've kind of screwed the pooch with this one. Diesel, yummy, yeah. So as you can see, there's no overhead wires, which would indicate the ability to. Why does this keep dropping random frame rates, which is like doing my tits in? Okay, this is gonna be quite a slow stop, annoyingly. Anyway, welcome to South Gaio. There's a collectible there, but we are interested in nailing the screenshot, right? The screenshot, nailing the timetable. So we'll leave it on break stage 2, and we'll get a 6-yard stop. We will take it. We'll put the DRA on. So yeah, so like I said, this is in a residential area. To stop people, so there's a big ass supermarket over here. So to stop people traffic skipping, they made this road a dead end. So you can see from here, you can park at the station, and then there's another road you can park at the station, but they've closed it off so it's not continuous. That's to stop people using it as a bypass to skip traffic. Anyway, we have picked up the people that we need to pick up. So we'll take the DRA off. Interlocks are engaged, which means we are clear to go. I wonder if we can do anything on this one. View screen. No. Okay. Can't really do anything with this one. So our next stop is Edinburgh Gateway. So we're getting Gael and Gateway. Okay, so that is us moving. We've got some traction between us. So now that this is quite a rainy environment, we have to be careful of wheel spin, probably more than we normally would do. Gael Way, yeah, the Gael Way. I'm not actually sure if we can see the Gael shopping centre. No, we can't get high enough to see it. I was wondering if there's an option to take like a simulator pause, because without using photo mode, because we saw that one. Oh god. Yeah, we saw that one. Just fuck up our weather, which we obviously do not want. Oh brother. Jesus Christ, this has gotten so much keyboard controls. It's like, it's like fucking, it's almost like Flight Simulator now. Yeah, no, I don't think there is, yeah, so P is for pantograph. I didn't realize there was a shortcut for photo mode, though. Ah, fuck. No, we just cancel. Yeah, okay. Fuck! It's good to know Dovetail are, you know, continuing their amazing trend of, you know, fucking everything out. I think we were at Rainstorm is what we were. But the problem is, I don't really know. Out of curiosity, if I do this and then save it. No, we've fucked it. We fucking fucked it. Oh, trust Dovetail to take a good thing and absolutely fuck it up.
Don't forget to take.
Well, I guess we can turn these off then. Maybe if we just keep going with it, it will it'll fix itself over time. But yeah, it's fucking frustrating. Anyway, 40 miles an hour. Hopefully this is going to be a better stop. So we're already due at Edinburgh Gateway a whole 30 seconds ago, and we're still fairly far off. Hey, Scat. Yeah, trains in chat. So this is Edinburgh Gateway that we're at. Also, how are you doing, Scat? It's been fucking ages. It's been ages. Yeah, so Edinburgh Gateway is a bit of an interesting one because it is a little bit of a I guess you could say like a combined train station. So as well as the trains here that will take you up into Fife or into central Edinburgh, there is this where is it? Is it this tunnel? No. Or is it? Actually, fuck knows where that tunnel leads, come to think of it. But no, basically, there is... no, it's here, okay. So there is a tram station here at Edinburgh Gateway. So you can come down. It's not modeled very well, but it does in fact exist. So really for like the first time in Edinburgh, like transit, you can get the train from Fife and, you know, then get the change over here and get the tram directly to the airport, which is pretty nice. Yeah, of course we're running late. This is British Trains. You're working your ass off and in college full time again. You're tired, but good to hear it. Whoops. I was wondering why we weren't driving anywhere, but ah, fuck. I'm so distracted because of the fucking weather situation. Do you know what? Fuck Dovetail. I'm gonna have to report this as a bug. Let's do we've had 2 failures on this route, so let's do another route, and we'll come back to that one later. I do wonder if anyone. Okay, we're just gonna quieten that down a little bit. Yeah. What should we do? Got the OG Isle, right? Do you know what? I can't remember that we've done the Isle of Wight before. So let's grab. Yeah, let's grab one that's later in the day. Shanklin. Here we go. Let's go to Shanklin. This one will go. Here we go. Okay. So Isle of Wight is quite interesting because it's got 2 railways. Now sadly the historic railway is not modelled in this simulator, which is a little bit annoying. But we do have the main commuter line. I have no idea how to drive this train, so this is going to be a little bit of an experience. So DSD, DBS. Oh Jesus Christ! Look at all these safety systems. So TPWS is going to be under normal running. Damn, trying to add a pretty fuse backs. Okay. So yeah, Isle of Wight has basically got a small little railway network that's on it. We need to figure out how to open the doors. Is it going to be here? Yes, it is. So we release the doors. Dude, I'm stuck in the bush. So Isle of Wight kind of famously used old London Underground stock for quite a long time. Only recently getting these new trains, the Class 484s, which still look very underground-esque. But yeah, nice lightweight trains. And we were supposed to leave some time ago, so let's can we close the doors from here? Ooh. Okay, no, I don't think we can. So let's close the doors. And so one of the really cool things about this route is that it actually goes up onto the pier where the ferries arrive to get to the Isle of Wight, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's take the brakes off, and we are on throttle stage 2. So this train is electric, but earlier we were chatting about the need for like overhead electric cables. That isn't required here because this is not fourth rail. That's the London Underground. This is third rail electric. So you see, you got the 2 rails where the wheels actually sit on, and then this one next to it, you can see just here. There's a little. It's called a shoe, sitting on top of the rail, and it's actually drawing power through that shoe into the train. Oh wow, okay, that's way too fast. Holy shit, this thing accelerates like a motherfucker. And it doesn't stop very well. Holy shit. So the other thing that's quite common on this route is whistle boards. So whistle boards are basically instructions to the driver that let you basically instructions to the driver that they have to sound the horn. Usually it's because of like a really narrow area, or in this case it is a level crossing. Which you can see here, one of them for pedestrians. Thank you, Nightbot, for inappropriate quotage. Okay, I have not driven one of these trains before, so this is going to be a fairly, you know, interesting attempt at stopping. We're still doing 25 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. So we'll go to full service braking. We're going to try and stop. Ah yeah, gonna stop. 22 feet stop. And we're going to need to unlock the doors here. Can I unlock my door from here? Oh, I can. Collectible! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah. Welcome to, where are we? Welcome to Lake! I've never been to the Isle of Wight, so I am, yeah, not familiar with the Isle of Wight landscape. So, we're done. Such a dinky little train, isn't it? But yeah, you can see, even though it's a new train, they have kind of kept the London Underground feel. Oh Jesus Christ, this thing's haul ass. Fucking hell. Look how fast this thing accelerates. Let's absolutely fucking cane it. Listen to those noises. Horrible noises. Oh yeah, see here, another whistle board. Got a whistle and a horn in this train, which is a rather exotic take. So speed change ahead, coming into 15 miles an hour, so let's just go brake stage 2 just now. Although our train is right, our platform is right around the corner. So the reason for the speed change is because there's a set of points here. It splits up because there's actually 2 stations. So we're just coming in to 15 miles an hour now, which is done. welcome to Sand Town. Not sure what the 3 indicates. Anyway, we are in British Railway style, running a little bit behind schedule on account of the fact that we're already a minute late. Let's go break stage 1-ish. Okay. Okay, DRA is on, and I can open the doors from this side, question mark? Ahaha. Yes, I can. Okay, door release. So yeah, definitely quite a dinky little train. Our peeps are trying to get on. Oh wait, oh no, I was gonna say it's a 3 platform, but no, it's just a siding. Okay, we are done loading. So yeah, you can see that the railway used to be a lot more expansive. So like this is railway access, but you can see, you know, railway line used to come over here. Okay, we need the DRA off, and now we can give some throttle. Holy shit, okay, I did not expect it. I like the single aspect light, those are quite interesting. But yeah, so we're gonna bleed off just that little bit of speed that we picked up there. Because it's quite hilly. We're on a 1 in 77 hill down, which is quite steep for a train. I think the steepest hill a train can take is like a 1 in 40. Which cars can do much like more than that. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ, I am not I'm getting completely caught out by how quickly this thing fucking accelerates. Holy shit. Okay, let's keep bleeding off the speed. Done. You can actually see the undulation a little bit. Yeah, just keep our eye on this. So, a 1 in... Okay, we're kind of level now, which is fine. No idea what's going on over there, but whistle board. We'll bring the throttle off. So, you'll see quite a lot of these little pedestrian level crossings throughout this route. They are pretty cute. Here's another whistle board. Don't actually know what one you're supposed to use. It's a noise. Okay, speed limit change ahead, 15 miles an hour. So same as we did last time. Let's just do a little bit of gentle braking. Brake stage 1. We are on an uphill slope now. So we are going to just gently bleed our speed using brake stage 1 and gravity. We also have these little single aspect lights, which are really cute. But one of the things with the invention of LEDs is because the LEDs can have multiple colors. Yeah. As long as you don't need to have too many like signals, yeah, you can just have one light that changes color. It's great. Cool. So if you wonder what that electrical arcing noise is, That happens when we change side of what. So there's shoes on the left and the right side for the third rail electric, but throughout the route it kind of splits up, and it does that sometimes for convenience, sometimes for safety. Alright, this is us here, so we're going to release the doors. I wonder if we can get a good look at the shoes. Yeah, so that's a shoe. That is a third rail shoe. Ooh, 5W. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, so like in this case, it swaps to the inside, so that like if a passenger were to accidentally fall off the platform, they wouldn't just be like instantly fucking deep fried. And then once you get clear of the station, it goes back onto the other side. Cool. Anyway, that's what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Ah, there's fucking man on the floor. What the fuck? How is there a passenger on the tracks? I was not ready to look in front of me and there'd just be a man. Okay, well, hey yo. Fucking boobs in the window, hot dang. For some reason or other, there's a little bit of snow on the go. Okay, we're still bound to 15 miles an hour, so we can't accelerate yet, but we do need to work. We do need to work the window wipers, which means I need to find the window wipers control. Wiper control. Intermittent, I think, is fine. Okay, so we're gonna go break stage, accelerating stage 1. God, this thing accelerates so quickly. Electric trains are quite well known for their like so much better acceleration compared to like diesel trains. But like, yeah, it's quite interesting to see. So we go up to 40 miles an hour here. Oh, that noises. Whistle board again. Yeah, I keep getting caught out with how much this thing accelerates. It's crazy. Anyway, the weather has now closed in on us, so it is remarkably snowy all of a sudden. The noises this train makes is horrible. Cool. So our next stop is Smallbrook, and if I'm not mistaken, somebody might be able to Google this and tell me, but Smallbrook, I think, is where the old historic railway actually branches off from the main line. So this might be quite an interesting station to take a look at. Anyway, it's obviously quite cold in the Isle of Wight because all the snow's starting to lie really quickly. We're going up to 45 miles an hour now, so let's hit throttle stage 7 and then all the way back down to 1. So we're balancing between throttle stage 1 and throttle stage 2 because we're on quite a steep uphill, but with a 1 in 78 incline, you can see we're basically, oh well, actually I was going to say we're neither accelerating nor decelerating, but yeah, we are a little bit now. So we're trying to maintain 45 miles an hour. If memory serves me correctly, both the Isle of Wight actual and the Isle of Wight historic railways are both light railways. So I think each carriage has to be limited to 20 tons, or is it the entire train is limited to 20 tons? And there are speed restrictions. Historically, it used to be that you couldn't go any faster than 25 miles an hour, which meant light railway. So where I used to live was a light railway, and the 25-mile-an-hour speed restriction was ultimately the death of that particular railway, because when cars came about, their ability to go a lot faster than that basically just made it so much more convenient, because with cars came lorries and buses, and your ability to get to that same destination was like twice, sometimes 3 times faster than taking a light railway. So yeah. But obviously with modern upgrades here in the Isle of Wight, it's 45 miles an hour. These platforms are so fucking thin. It reminds me of the Glasgow subway, because the Glasgow subway used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid, because the platforms are so thin. So if I'm right. So you can see this is where the historic railway would rejoin the main line, which you actually can't do anymore. However, this is the Smallbrook Historic Railway. So if this was modeled, and annoyingly it is in Train Simulator Classic, but not in Train Sim World, this is where the historic steam trains would terminate, joining onto the main line, which is pretty cool. Keep pressing the wrong button. Also, I've not been using this. It's all good. It seems like the snow is starting to turn to rain, which is interesting. Jesus Christ. Man, it's proper winter wonderland now. Jesus. So we're currently on 30 miles an hour, about to go up to 45 miles an hour. So we'll wait a couple of seconds for that to happen. So we're now on 45 miles an hour. So let us absolutely rip this. Oh, this thing, fucking hell! Look at that acceleration! Jesus! That acceleration is fucking wild. Okay, so we've got a whistle board. And we have a advanced speed change warning sign. So we are going to gently bleed our speed at brake stage 1, trying to get back down to 20 miles an hour. But we do have some historic railway signaling here. So this is an advanced semaphore signal, which says that the next signal is not red. And then we have the actual semaphore signal. Which was at green. So you can see once a train passes and it goes red, it drops down. I need to stop with this. I can't really talk about semaphore signals, but yeah, semaphore signals are pretty cool. They were all cable. God, I don't know how much to fuck that one up. They were all cable controlled. So they're all kind of like controlled from a junction box that looks like this, a signal box that looks like this. So you would pull a lever, and it would like literally pull a lever, like a cable. And in some cases, that cable could stretch for miles, and eventually would lead to the signal. I love the snow effect on the windows. It's always so cool. But yeah, like railway history is fascinating. So here's the depot. This is where all these trains live. So in the same way that like there's semaphore signals and normal signals, there's also like semaphore shunting signals. So this is an old semaphore shunting signal. We're now over a minute behind schedule, so let's close the doors. We'll wait for the interlock light to come on, which it now has. So we're going to release the brakes and come off. So this is the outskirts of Ryde, which is the main town of the Isle of Wight. And it has 3 stations. It has St John's Road, it has the Esplanade, and it has the Pierhead. Oh, there's a bus depot. So we're almost... So we're on a slight downhill, so let's try and bleed off the speed. So because we're now, although you can't see it with the tree line, we are now within the kind of district of the town. We are a proper winter wonderland. God diggity dang. Whoop. Okay, that's a very steep downhill. Very steep downhill indeed. Well, I can't see shit. Oh, here we go. Here's the end of the tunnel. So headlights obviously do jack shit, and I definitely don't have the cab lights on. I wonder, actually, we should probably have the daylights on. I'm not actually sure where to get the cab lights. There'll be a button for them somewhere, but hey ho. So 1 in 50, that's a nice and steep hill. So the Esplanade is basically the very start of the pierhead. I don't know why we've switched to feet instead of yards. It's kind of weird, but hey ho. Okay, let's release the doors. So yeah, so from here, this is where you get one of the more interesting things of where the train actually goes on onto the pierhead. Now this is all rebuilt, as you can tell. Here's the old train bridge. I'm not quite sure. I don't know enough about the Isle of Wight's history to know why this all changed. But yeah, of course, here's the hovercrafts that used to be your way of connecting to the Isle of Wight by boat. Anyway, with a desperate attempt to try and regain what we can of this here timetable, let's close the doors. Oh, cab light, there we go. Nice. Hey yo, who's messaging me? Cool. So once again, this thing is there. So that is a permanent signal. So basically, what this says. So this is a permanent semaphore signal. And so rather than having an actual signal that is actually connected by an actual cable, which is like a waste of time, what that sign says is that the next signal is always red, because after the next signal, it's the fucking sea. So, yeah, you don't really want that, I don't think so. So yeah, so this is the pierhead. So whereas the hovercrafts can get right onto the beach, larger boats have to come out to the pierhead where it's much deeper waters, allowing them to berth safely. So let's take a stop. Oh, do you know what? We've actually managed to make up a good bit of time. Okay, so we're gonna open this. Cool. Yeah, so we've made a good bit of time. So this is the actual pier head here. So this is effectively where ships would dock onto here, and then yeah, you could you know, it's quite a fair bit out, so it's much deeper than anything closer to shore. So yeah, larger ferries can now bring people and passengers over. Let's get our score. This should be the end of this. Yeah, yeah, we get gold. We don't get platinum for that because god dang, we got quite badly caught out. I think with the just how fast this fucking thing accelerates. Holy shit. So yeah, 2 platforms. One's not really used. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but probably a reason for it somewhere. So I'm not too sure how far we can go in exploring this here place. Can we get inside the station? We can. We can even do the collectibles. Collectibles. And oh, this will actually let you get out to where the boats come in. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Obviously, like buses, there's a bus terminus here. This is probably not modeled very well because this is probably where they would dock. But yeah, basically this gate, I presume, would open. The boat would dock. I think this might be some kind of like bridge that extends. And so yeah, your passengers would literally come out and they would come all the way into here, and then they're straight into the train station, so they can board buses, they can board trains, and really get right into the center of the Isle of Wight. Oh, fucking herd of humans waiting to despawn. I wonder if there's any collectibles out here. I want my collectibles. So yeah, quite curious. So this train's actually just about to leave to go the other way. I wonder if there's any more collectibles at this station. Really curious as to why this other platform isn't in use. I would need to look up that noise and find out why. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll close this door. We'll give control of this train. So you can see how it really does keep like an underground sort of vibe to it. Wait, how do... Locked! 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 If we head out to the main menu and very briefly fire up the other Isle of Wight route. So there's 2 versions of the Isle of Wight, and this is very much the modernized one. If we go to this one and then go into, let's say, timetable route, yeah, so you can you can really see that this is a lot older. So this is pretty classic London Underground stock that's here. And yeah, and this is basically as it was from the London Underground. It got brought over to the Isle of Wight, and then yeah. Actually, do you know what? Doing this, I've kind of got a hankering for some London Underground. I wonder if we maybe do some London Underground. London Underground. The Bakerloo line. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen this before. So I'm absolutely dog shit with the controls for the new one. What is the historic stuff? Tunnel tour? Oh. Hmm. Ah, here we go. This is the actual route. Okay. Fine. Queen's Park to Elephant Castle. Let's pick one. Queen's Park to Elephant Castle. I need to turn down this main menu volume. Jesus Christ. So again, I am not particularly familiar with this train, so I'm basically going to be a Hail Mary in this. So this is the same trains that we have, you know, just seen from that Isle of Wight route. So yeah, this is the kind of classic railway infrastructure route. Okay, let's figure out how to start this shit up. Weak field flag. Oh. Access the destination board. Okay. So handbrake is off. There's no AWS in this because this thing is 4 million years old. Is there anything we can do in here? Yeah, okay. So let's get the reverser in. And then the master controller will go to shunting because we're in the shunting yards. So we've got a classic shunting signal. Do we have lights? We don't have any lights on. I wonder where the lights are. Is this a switchboard? No. So there will be a wave control. Aha. Okay, so headlight on. Instrument lights on. Window wiper off. Okay. Fucking hell. Jesus. So this is the cab light on. And then it's just the... Where's the door release on this side? So this is the door releases. Okay, this is gonna take some checking, but we do have our shit underway. Westinghouse hold charge, and then emergency. Okay. So let's go to full release. Reverser. Oh, hang on. Okay, EP max. Reverser. We can't do anything with the reverser. So this is the throttle lever. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So forward. Full release on the brakes. And master controller to shunt. I have zero faith we're gonna actually fucking move. Okay, I think hitting the emergency brake was not the strat. We might need to rescue our shit. Okay, so from down here, instrument lights on, headlights on. Reverser key is in. Reverser is now forward 1. Full release on the brakes. Master control to shunting. Let's try forward 2. Okay, we're in the clutch in. Let's try forward 2. Hey, yo. What the fuck? So the train brake is fully released. But it is not master key. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That all makes sense now. Yeah, okay, right. So so master key is in. So now if I full release the brakes. Okay, so the brakes are barely on, which is fine. So we're forward 1. Dude, what the fuck? Is there something else I have to do over here? To release the handbrake. So handbrake is off. I feel like there's something. I feel like there's something else that I'm not doing. I wonder if this like has to be in like a certain order. Okay, let's try this one more time. One more time, and if this doesn't work, then I will accept defeat in the London Underground service. Okay, let's try this. Master key is in. Can we turn this? Hang on, what does that even say? We crouch? We can crouch. Aha! So the traction control lever is now into the on position. So now we should be able to put the reverser key in. And the reverser to forward 1. Master controller to shunting. Now if we full release, there we go. That's what we were missing. We were missing turning the fucking shit. Okay, we are underway. So 10 miles an hour is the limit here. Nope. Oh, there's a speed gauge. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Right, let's get the headlights on, instrument lights on. Cold start. Where? Okay. We'll be stopping here in a second. This is a pretty long train that we got. Okay, brakes are pretty hot. So unlike the more modern 1978 stock, more modern, still fucking ancient, this does not have a combined lever. Okay, let's unlock this. How do I unlock the other side? Can I unlock the other side? Hey, yo! Nope. No. Cool, so let's lock doors. Where is the cab light? That's the instrument light. Did we not see like a cab light button? Oh, cab light on. Okay, here we go. Okay, right. Doors are closed, so we now got 800 yards to Kilburn. Full release on these brakes. So we've got a green light, but red shunting signal, but that's fine because we are not shunting. So 15 miles an hour is the limit, and for the first time, we are about to go into the actual underground system. Green lights, and there's a slight downhill. It's a 1 in 27, Jesus. So we're now up to 35 miles an hour, which is quite nice. So let's go for shunting. And our next stop is Kilburn. So we're on minimal braking at the moment. Here we go. We are in the underground. It's always quite surprising how much like undulation there is to the underground. Oh fuck. Yeah, okay. Oh fuck. Okay, let's... How do we unlock this other door? Ooh, control isolation switches. Okay, I have no idea how we're supposed to unlock the other side. Let's just do it from this one. Dude, unlock. Interesting. There must be buttons for it somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, lock doors, apparently. Can we lock from here, though? No. Okay, that's kind of annoying, because I don't really want to do everything from the tab menu, mainly because I hate the tab menu. Okay, full release on the brakes. And we are shunting. So we are due there 10 seconds ago. Fucking hell. London Underground takes no prisoners. None at all. However, we are going. We are going. So this is one of the ones that, like, you drive it. This is one of the routes because you drive it because of the challenge. Because there's obviously no fucking scenery for you to see. What with ya being underground, innit? But yeah. I wonder if that's the door interlocks. I've got no idea what this is. It looks fucking steampunk as fuck, though. Jesus. Okay, full release on these brakes. Minimum braking. Hey, fuck! No! Ah, we fucked it. Absolutely fucked it. So this is something that I definitely noticed on the other London Underground train. So basically, when it talks about the EP, it's actually using electronic braking. It's using electronic braking to stop the train, which is fine. However, there is a point where, because it is a combined brake lever that does both electronic and then mechanical braking, what it basically means is you can get to the maximum of electronic braking and then immediately go into the minimum of mechanical braking. So if you are using the keyboard commands in particular, it's a bit harder to do if you're using keyboard and mouse. If you're using mouse. But yeah, you can basically get to a point where you go from maximum braking to like minimal braking, and you overshoot the station like I just did, which is a bit of a fucking nuggeting ball ache. But hey ho. Cool, so we're 30 miles an hour, about to go into 35 miles an hour at some point. So I'm just going to leave it accelerating. We're going to be a bit naughty and try and use our excess speed to make up time. Okay, so hold minimum, normal braking, maximal braking. Oh, fuck, we missed again. Okay, that one's on me. Yeah, that one's dead. Yeah, okay. We are missing these stations by a country mile. I would be hella fired from the underground. Because the other thing is about the London Underground, like, it is like a capital offense for a London Underground train driver to like have to reverse. It's a really big deal. So yeah, it like yeah, like this what I've done is just like fucking horrendous. And the timetable are so fucking tight. It's crazy. And this is what I mean, right? This as a route isn't very scenically interesting because it's all just fucking metal boxes. But it's such a challenge because the timetable is so tight, and getting one of these trains to stop on a dime is, you know, no bueno. No fucking bueno. So we got a green light ahead. So green and green. So after here we've got a speed decrease. So we are just going to do some minimal braking to try and get below this 25 mile an hour speed limit that we have. Full release on the brakes because we're 25 miles an hour at this speed sign. I don't know how you tell if there's actually speed signs under here. Yeah, 25, there you go. Bit of a bollock that they're on the right hand side when we sit on the left. It means I can't see fucking shit, but I suppose just a curiosity of the London Underground, I suppose. I don't know why we're stopping, but yeah, we were on brake hold. Oh, this is like the butterest London Underground stop you've ever seen in your life. But welcome to the very famous Paddington station. Let's unlock these doors. How did such a thing happen? I'm stuck. I can't. That's it. That's it. This route's over. Fucking boo. Alright. Alright. Fine. I don't think I've ever done anything in the West Somerset Railway. Let's. So what trains have we got? Got the Diesel Gala. Ooh. Wait, hang on. What's a PNZ? Oh, that's not what I wanted to be. Yeah, I don't think we've ever done the West Somerset Railway on stream. So let's see what it is that we're working with. To the beach. That's quite a long one. I'm not saying I won't do it, but dude, just let me go back without fucking kicking me back to the main menu. West Somerset Railway. So let's see the Diesel Gala. Ooh. I don't think we've ever done the Class 52. Oh, West Somerset Railway. Oh, fuck, all of these are quite long. Oof. Alright. You know what? Let's get a feel. Let's get a feel for this route. An all-stop service. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's do this one. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, fucking Hail Mary, the weather. We've got heavy clouds for this here journey. We're going to be taking the class 101, which those of you who have tuned into these stops here will know that the class 101 is one of my favorite trains. Actually, no, do you know what? Let's do the class 52, okay? Fuck it. The reason I say that, the reason we'll do the class 52 is because I've probably done the class 101 quite a fair bit on stream. It is it's a personal pleasure. It's like my favorite stream to drive. That's not what I wanted. It's like my favorite train to drive. No, that's not what I wanted back. 52 watch this have absolutely nothing. An all-stop service southbound. So we're going to go from Minehead to Bishop's Lydeard? Oh god. I genuinely, my English geography is fucking shocking. I could not tell you where... I don't even know where Somerset is. I know it's in England somewhere. So, yeah. Anyway, we are going to be driving this here, class 52. Apparently the train is ready to go. Let's just quickly see. So this handbrake is on full release. It does not look... Oh no, it does have an AWS, which means we need to find the AWS. Controls. They're going to be somewhere. Are they done? Hang on. So... Engine start. AWS. So that is, I think... So if we go back here... yeah, okay, so the AWS is down there, and we get all of these lights. Wow. Yeah, diggity dang. So we'll take a quick look around this train real quick, and then we'll restart it and see. So the other thing you can see here, and this is a bit of an interesting one. Actually, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of really interesting things here. Let's talk about some of them. So this route is mostly, but not exclusively, as you can see here. Oh, the Doppler effect. I could have hours of fun with that. That's hilarious. Yeah, okay, so we do have some aspect lighting. That's a curious one. This, I assume, is a level crossing light to let you know that the level crossing is activated. I assume. Or it's probably a token indicator, actually. So a token indicator typically uses white lights, and it's used when you have an area of track that you need an additional degree of certainty that there is nothing on. So in days of old, you used to have railway tokens. Depending on how they were administered, sometimes it was like a baton that was handed up to the driver. One of the coolest ones I've seen is you get this little like ring token, which is like held out. So what you do when you see the videos of them, it's really cool if you see videos of them. But you hold one hand out like, so you hold your token out like that, and then your arm makes a fist here, and then the signaler does the opposite. So basically, what happens? It's basically a big ring. Imagine like a Sonic the Hedgehog ring, and your arm that's out like this catches the bottom token, while the token that you're holding out is caught by the signaler. And what that token is there is only one token for one bit of track. So when you are in possession of that token, you know for a certainty that nobody else is on that piece of track. So that used to be how railway signaling was done before semaphore signaling was invented, which was the next step. In modern times, you get signals like this which show a white light. So sometimes it's a flashing light, sometimes it's a white light, and it lights when the token is given. And so the token can be for a single bit of track like this. It can be for a level crossing. It can be for access into yards or like any kind of special feature within the railways, which is pretty fucking cool to see. What else have we got? So we've got this level crossing here. Oh yeah. So that's token exchanges, and there's your signal box, which we talked about in Isle right earlier. These kind of semaphore signals are interesting. So there's three kinds of semaphore signal. Raise up signals, raise down signals, and somersault signals. Raise up is basically horizontal. Well, horizontal means that the light is red, so you can see it's got a red light, and it is horizontal to indicate that the line is not clear. You do not have permission to exceed. In a raise up signal, it will raise to indicate green. So the diagonal position indicates that you are cleared to go, and the perspex glass, which is on the other side, raises to behind the light to show that you are clear to proceed. This is a downward facing signal. So still the diagonal means you're clear to proceed, but instead of raising up, it raises downwards. And so you can see that the lens is now in front of the light, and it's a green lens to give the green light, but it's in the downward position. Somersault is ridiculous, because it basically goes like, it does a somersault to give the green signal, but it's the same thing, that once it's in the diagonal position, it means you're clear to go. The reason why these downwards facing lights fell out of favor, so when we did the Isle of Wight journey earlier, we chatted about how these signals are cable controlled. So basically within this, there is a cable that is literally pulled upon, like you see here. This is the signals are only modeled so well, but like this is part of the like cable infrastructure. And so the cables are literally pulled or released to give the upwards or downward signal, okay? And one of the major problems that affected railways before things started becoming electronic, and even once things did become electronic, was rabbits eating the cables. So when you think about it, generally speaking, the highest position is when the cable is most tense, okay? So you put tension on the cable to raise it up, and that is true for a raise up or a raise down signal. So what that meant was, if a rabbit ate the connecting cable, then in a raise up signal, no tension, doom. So in the event of a signal failure, the signal is horizontal, which means all trains have to stop. So that's a good safety system. But in a raise down signal, the raised position is the horizontal position. So this means stop, and this is held at tension. So now a rabbit eats the cable, boom. that signal is broken. The rabbit has ate the cable. It is no longer controlled by the signaler in the signal box over there. But now it is in the downward facing position, which means the train is cleared to go, and you've got a very, very dangerous situation on your hand. Yeah, that's why the downward facing semaphore signals. Yeah, it kind of fell out of favor, really. I suppose you do still see them in some places, but yeah, they carry with them an incredibly dangerous precedent in the event of a signal failure, which is obviously not very good. Look at this sexy beast. I wonder if we can use any of this. We'll take a look at the train in a second. So there's a few interesting trains that are floating around here. There's an old D-class diesel, so this is before the TOPS designation. This is post-TOPS designation, so this is a class 55, but it still has its pre-TOPS D 1010. Class 101, favorite train, my absolute bay. And then this will be a class 45. I think the 47s has got like a lot longer of a snout to it. But yeah, rather pretty station that we have here. And over here there's one of these interesting things. So this is a turntable. So these kind of became less common with the invention of, or I guess not really the invention of, but the prominence of diesel trains. So with diesel train, you've got two identical cabs on either side. So there's no real direction of travel. The gearbox in trains allows top speed operation one way or the other. And there's no steam trains here for me to show you, but in steam trains that is not the case. The reverser does allow full speed travel regardless of direction. However, there is very much one cab, and so the necessity, or not, it's not really a necessity as such, but the preference to have the train orientated in a certain way basically gave rise to these turntables. So with the turntable, you can basically use that to completely change which way the train is facing. So that's what kind of turntable this is. You can get a really interesting situation where you can have a bigger turntable than this, and there's actually a bunch of engine sheds all the way around it, so you can store a bunch of locomotives. So this one's purpose is solely to change the direction of travel, but you can have other ones with engine sheds, which is to change the direction of travel and conveniently store a large amount of engines in a comparatively small space. So I think that's everything of interest to talk about here. Before we get back into restarting this, I wonder, we go exploring the train. I can. So welcome to our class 55. Ooh. Fuel cap. Nice. Toilet flushing water connection. Oh dear. Very good. Okay. So yeah, lots of details on this, which is quite nice. Yeah, we can go up and have a look at the train. So trains of old, while they came with a lot of advancement, lost a lot of their kind of grandeur. So I'm not sure if this is first class or not, but no, I don't think this is first class. But you can see you've got lots of little booths with tables and things, which you still see on trains, but like all of the seating here is tables. Come through here. Tables and chairs. In first class booths, you will typically see like a walkway down one side and like an actual walled area kind of protecting them off. I don't know if this train is going to have that one. This, I assume, is going to be the shitter. So yeah, we'll come back. Aha. So this is the guard's car. Now, we've chatted about this before. Guards' cars are a bit of an interesting phenomenon in trains of old. So as you can... no. So as you can see, there is some overhead storage, but there's no dedicated baggage space for larger bags. So what you would do if you were transporting anything big or valuable is you would come to the guard's car, which is this one here. So for big pieces of cargo, it does have the double doors to open to get like big boxes and big lots of parcels in. And you would sit like, you know, your bicycles, oversized bags would go in here, and the guard sits here. So the guard would monitor all this. He has, you know, there's seats for a couple of them. They've got their own emergency braking system. So the guard is still a guard. If there is an incident that happens on the train, the guard will have to deal with it. So you can. Well, it's non-functional in this one, but you've basically got a handbrake for the car, and you have a vacuum brake, which is non-operational. So you can put the train brakes on without the driver's permission, effectively. So if you, as the guard, notice an incident, you can stop the train safely and then deal with that incident. We continue coming backwards, and I think this might just be like all standard seating, I reckon. Yep, all standard seating. Okay, let's restart this one. And let's actually do some genuine train driving. So, we have 8 carriages. Oh, it's class 52, not class 55. My apologies. We've got 364 tons of train. So much for the heavy cloud that we were supposed to have. Let's get ourselves set up. So, AWS isolate is off. Oh, weird that kind of starts. So train classification on, headlight on, instrument lights on, foot warmer, very nice. Cool. So master key is now going to go on, and the reverser is going to go into the forward position, and hang on. I don't even know if this route has AWS. But let's see. The isolate is in the down position. Ah, okay. So so the AWS is on, and it's isolated in the down position. Cab change. Oh, okay. Fine. So we've now got our green light ahead, and so we are going to skedaddle. So we're going to put full service brakes. We're going to charge the brakes. So full release on the brakes. Ah, this has got multiple braking systems. I like it, I like it, I like it. And the throttle. Listen to the diesel. Glorious. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Cool. So we're at the 10-mile-an-hour speed limit. These shunting signals. So I think this might be Mark II coaching that we have here. It might be Mark I, but these, those are Pullman coaches. Or they look like Pullman coaches anyway. Very nice. They're in the Pullman livery anyway. Very nice. We have the token. We have somehow acquired a fair bit of speed. we're gonna cross a level crossing here. And we're gonna put the brakes on. Oh. Look at that. So we're waiting to go up to 25 miles an hour. Here we go, 25 miles an hour. I feel like this game does a bad job of recreating just the filth of diesel trains. Like the proud black smoke that should hang over all of this. Okay, so 25 miles an hour is the limit. It'll take some time for the engine to spool down, so let's just kill the throttle just now. So it's 1 mile to Dunster, which is our next stop on this train. Apparently we have to get this train down to 5 whole miles an hour. That's hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen a 5 mile an hour sign in Train Simulator that's not in a depot. But yeah, so this is apparently supposed to be heavy, weather. Not sure that's the case, but hey ho. Here's a little unmarked level crossing. Basically, just absolutely have to fucking Hail Mary it to get across. Look at this beautiful English countryside. So I don't know much about Somerset, but I am given to be told that Somerset is a very, very nice part of England. So yeah, we've basically got two different braking systems, which is pretty interesting. So on this train we've got the straight brake, which I'm going to assume is the locomotive only brake, and then there's the main train brake, and then the handbrake. So yeah, 3 braking systems on board this here train. We're going to go to first brake because I know that we're going down to 5 miles an hour before we pull into the station. So we'll just keep this one going. So VC is the vacuum cylinder, so that basically tells us that 22 means the brakes are not applied. The brakes are currently at 17, so the brakes are approximately 25% applied at the minute. The next brake stage after this, I assume, will be 100%. And then, is there an emergency brake? Whoop. Cool. So 5 miles an hour and a whistle. So here's the whistle controls. So the level crossing is going to activate. Level crossing has activated. There's no barriers on this one, so we're just relying on drivers' common sense, which is always a scary prospect. Let's keep a little bit of throttle in. 5 miles an hour is an abusively slow. Speed. It is literally painfully slow. This hurts me. This freaking hurts me. Anyway, we're about to pull into this, so full service. So 73% brakes. Ah, thought we were going to get the 2-yarder. Nope, but it's a 3-yard. Are we still? Cool. So this is a heritage service. I like this. This is a really weird little route. But I've got another engine shed here. And then yeah. Keep the crossing clear. So yeah, this is what we refer to as an unprotected level crossing. Which must be very scary. You don't know there's a train coming until you get to like here and can see the train. What are you honking at? Yeah, for some reason or other, like something I quite like is that the or I don't like, but it's funny. The cars always seem to stop for the cameras. Yeah, like what? Like, it stops for the free camera, which I honestly just find hilarious. Anyway, we're done, so we're going to tell the guards to lock the right-hand doors. Up ahead, we can see 3 things. We can see a sign for sex workers, apparently. But we've got a whistle board, 10 miles an hour, and we have a token exchange that is telling us that we have the token. So, let's have a full release. So brakes are now full released, which is good, and we are going to bring throttle to 20%. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So 10 mile an hour is the limit that we can get to, so we're basically going to get to this first big notch, and then we're just going to kill the engine. There ain't much doing. Anyway, we have the token. So we're going to bring the throttle to the off position. So I think with the throttle on, yeah, I think with the throttle on, it's still giving a little bit of thrust. Hey, yo, a little bit of wheel spin. Yeah! Just wheel span a 360-ton train. So the next speed limit up ahead is going to be for 25 miles an hour. Oh, that's grating. I think these lights just flash. I'm curious to see if it is to do with the level crossings or not. But I won't fucking know until the lights go off. Aha! 25 miles an hour. Progress! Alright, let's go to 1/2 throttle. Let's watch that diesel engine power up. Ah. Beautiful. I just realized we're driving the OnlyFans train. there must be a way to change your head code, but I'm not really sure how to do it. Anyway, we're now on a slight downhill, so I'm just going to leave us to coast a bit. Rear facing horn? Huh. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay, so we're using the straight brake now to very, very gingerly control our downhill speed. I'm going to full release it in a minute. So I've got a little bit more finesse and control with this one. God, this is such a rough ride, Jesus. So I'm going to bring the straight brake to 20%. And you can see at the top here, we're now bleeding speed a little bit. So yeah, the straight brake allows me to fine tune our speed just a little bit more. Ooh, we're on the ghost. We're no longer on a downhill anymore, so let's pick up some speed. Where the fuck is Somerset? Somerset! Ah, I see. Okay. So Somerset is Western England. So we are currently looking at the Bristol Channel here. So over here is going to be Wales. Oh, signal's on this side. Okay, so signal is telling me that the net signal is red. And it's very clearly not, because I can see the signal and I can see it's in the green position. So I'm not sure what the knuckle fuck is happening there. But hey ho! Anyway, welcome to Blue Anchor Up. Probably just Blue Anchor, which is a weird name for a place, if you ask me. But you know, I don't name cities for a living, so fuck me, I guess. Okay. So let's go to initial application. So we've got our 25% brakes on. I'm gonna full release. Blue Anchor, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool name. We're pulling in painfully slowly. Okay, initial application on the brakes. What's it gonna? Please be a 2-yard stop. Your 2-yard stop. The guard is going to unlock the gates here. So we're at a caravan park, and interestingly, we've got yet another kind of level crossing here. So as you can tell by the man who is controlling the things, this is a gated level crossing. So before modern electronic barriers, this is how railways used to be, and the reason why they're gates rather than like barriers that lower is one of the kind of Britishisms of the British railway industry was that the entire railway infrastructure had to be fenced off. Hence why the gates are effectively like, you know, fences with extra steps. They had to be done that way because the law was very, very clear that they had to be fenced off. Hence that shaped the way that our level crossings look for a very, very long time. I'm surprised they haven't opened them back up though, but then I don't really know if there's any infrastructure for that. Anyway, we are going to lock these doors. And our red light has now changed to green. We are going to Washford. So we're going to full release on these brakey buys. And we're going to put throttle stage on. So we're going to feed a little bit of throttle into the engine systems and wait for the brakes to fully release, which they have now done. And we're going to pick up speed. We're actually going to go to 40% throttle is probably fine. Acceleration. So we're due in Washford. So this is a very low speed railway line, which is, I guess, fine because it's beautiful, but yeah, you can't exactly let the engines roar, so to speak. Anyway, 15 miles an hour, so let's kill the throttle. You can see the RPM is going to drop absolutely off until idle. So a lot of the speed limits here are implied, which seems to annoy me, but, you know, whatever. So yeah, I get the feeling this isn't a very long bit of track, but the fact it takes an hour and a half to traverse is because of the low speed. Funnily enough. Anyway, we're up to 25 miles an hour, so let's go for 100% throttle. Oh yes. So as you can probably tell by the two plumes of smoke, and the 2 RPM gauges, there are in fact 2 distinct engine units within this. We're keeping the throttle stage to idle but clutch engaged, which is neither accelerating us nor slowing us down, which is fine. I guess it's slowing us down a little. So we'll use the throttle to very carefully manage our speed. We'll keep it at 19%, that should stop us either accelerating too much or decelerating too much, because we want to make up good time, but we also don't want to get penalised for speeding. That would not be so good. Oh, okay. 1 in 73 is quite a steep uphill. So yeah, we're gonna have to give it a lot of welly on this here throttle. Let's go to 55%. And you can see we're still slowing down. Holy hell. Let's go 69%. Nice. And we're now starting to gain speed slightly. I don't like having the full HUD available for use, because I do like the you know, the practice of being able to look at signs and, you know, do that, but the kind of the G sensor, so to speak, is quite good for because you can feel acceleration, right? You can feel it in a car when you accelerate or you start braking. You can feel all these things, and with this being a simulator, I lack that tactile feedback. So yeah, that kind of keeps me feeling the feels. Man, imagine this train just like rolled off the tracks. This is quite like a steep embankment that we're on the top of. The OnlyFans train rides! Yeah, they're really steep uphill. The thing is, I'm actually really enjoying this because this is a really challenging route to drive. Like, a lot of routes where you're just, like, maxing out speed, all you're practically doing is, like, throwing the train into full throttle and, like, leaving it until you have to brake. But, like, this, I'm really having to manage this throttle. It's a steep uphill, it's low speeds, there's lots of speed limit changes. This is quite an interesting train ride. And it's our first journey in the Class 52. So, yeah. Dang, that bush needs trimmed. Can this window open? Ah! Isn't that glorious diesel? Beautiful. 10 out of 10 would listen again. Okay, we seem to be rounding off the top of this hill. And so our next station is Washford. And we're actually just going to kill the throttle and start leading off speeds. Ooh, there's a shunter. Ooh, we're going pretty quickly. Might go full service here. Cool, so full service braking. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ah, a hard stop. But it's a 2-yard stop nonetheless. Look at that, every platform, fucking perfect. So yeah, this is a Class 08 shunter. So this is usually used for assembling trains, but on low speed routes. Ooh, that's a really interesting signal. I might actually have to look that one up. I presume that is some kind of shunting signal. But yeah, I'll definitely have to look that one up. You see these box vans here? Ooh, nice. You can actually open them and go inside. Nice. Nice. But yeah, this is Washford. This is a very quintessential, very like English town. Very cute. Anyway, it seems that we are done loading passengers onto this here heritage train, so let's get the guard to lock the doors. Doors are now all closed over, so we are going to full release the brakes and we're going to put our throttle to on. That is going to feed just a little bit of clutch and a little bit of RPM into the engine systems. And we did brake pretty harshly there, so it's going to take a little bit for our brake pressure to get back into the cylinder. So these trains use vacuum braking, and the reason why that's important is because it requires power to maintain, right? So when you have the diesel engine running, you have a vacuum pump which is maintaining, a vacuum pump which basically removes pressure. No, it adds pressure to the vacuum system, right? And that releases the brakes. So the brakes require power to release. So what that means is if I was driving and suddenly an accident was to happen, and all of the carriages were to disconnect from the train. Well, all the carriages are now disconnected from their source of power. Therefore, there is no power for the vacuum pumps, and then the pump restores to a vacuum state, which triggers the brakes. And you'll see lots of things use vacuum brakes. Trucks use vacuum brakes, trains use vacuum brakes. Okay, so the one in 74 isn't quite enough. I'm going to put you to 30%, and I'm going to full release these brakes. Okay, we're going to use a straight brake to just manage our speed coming down this. We're going to go to 20% on the straight brake. 24%, fine. Oh, fuck, hang on. Speed limit change. So here we go, we got a cast iron speed sign down to 10 miles an hour. Yeah, this is such a demanding route for speed limit changes. God dang, it's great. Right, this is genuinely quite challenging. I have genuinely never done this route before, so yeah, it's a very interesting experience. So we're on a downhill, and we're on 10 miles an hour. So I think we're just gonna let us coast up to 25 miles an hour for now. Somerset. I like the straight brake. Okay, we're now within speed. And we're up to 25 mile an hour, so throttle on. Hey Mono, how you doing? Listening to you explaining trains is very soothing. I'm glad. I am doing well. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Look at this thing. I'm kind of surprised by our head code though. I do like the idea of driving the OnlyFans train. Okay, so we've got the throttle on, so that basically means the engine is idling, but the clutch is in. And we're just going to use that to build up speed. All the brakes are off. And we're going to put the throttle off. But we're still going to be braking, we're still going to be gaining speed here, so we're going to use the straight brake, as opposed to the gay brake, to slow us down. So all the straight brake does, if I'm not mistaken, the straight brake is a locomotive brake. So it's applying. Oh, hang on, that's good. Look at that. Fucking hell. Oh, beautiful. I wonder. Yeah, this doesn't really look that much different, does it? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay. Yeah, you can change the weather on this, which is pretty cool. Misty, like rain, rainstorm, sleet, clear, which is kind of what we are, I think. Look how pretty all this is. I'm glad we are doing this on nice and clear weather though. Okay, let's release the straight brake a little bit. Let's go down to 15%. Question, does the speed limit mean that you can get to 25 after the last car passes? Aha! Yeah, okay. So technically speaking, that's a great question. Okay, on the London Underground, the speed limit changes when the driver passes the speed limit sign, no matter what. Okay. Oh, we're on a slight uphill now, actually. So brake off and throttle to idle. So yeah, no matter what, when the driver of a London Underground train passes the speed limit sign, then boom, you know that is the speed limit. Ah, fuck. Okay, we're 20 miles an hour here, so we're going to be overspeeding a little bit. So let's use gravity to bleed us off. For every other route in the United Kingdom, it actually, I mean, it doesn't vary, but it's the same, right? So when it's a speed decrease, the speed decrease applies when the driver passes the sign, and when it's a speed increase, it's when the last car passes the sign. Quite how that's actually policed, I'm gonna level with you, I don't freaking know. But yeah, in theory, if the speed is going down, then you know you should be doing 20 miles an hour when the driver reaches the sign, and then if it's a speed increase, you should not be exceeding the previous speed limit until after the last car has passed the sign. I don't know what sounds. I don't know if you can hear the sounds the brakes are making, but holy shit, the brakes are doing something. Fucking hell. Okay, initial application on the brakes. So we're taking the straight brake off, and the train brakes on. Watch it. We're at watch it. Okay, so this is now. Oh fuck! Hang on. I need a little bit more brakey, boys. Nah. Full release, full release, full release. Ah, fucked it. Fucked it. Okay, the last car can't go anywhere. So watch it, church. So before we move off, we have to sound the horn. So there is a little bit of a pedestrian level crossing here. I wonder actually, since we have some time to kill, let's go for an adventure. Yeet. Aww, we can't change the head. Okay. So what you do to change the sign is basically you pull on this big handle, right, and you open up the flaps, and you can use that to change the head code. Head codes are a thing before the top system was introduced, but yeah, we use tops now. We got the shiny shinies. Okay, let's lock these doors. Oh fuck! Oh no, hang on. Lock. Okay, yeah, we fucked that one up. Okay, so before we move off, we have to sound the horn, so... Oh my god, that sounds pinged. Full release on the brakes, so we are going to Doniford Halt. This might as well be in a different country, because like all of these, I have never been to any of these places. I think the closest I have ever been to Somerset is literally probably like 400 miles away. It's got a nice little harbour though. Look how cute this is. With the boats. Oh, look at that. I suppose you'd have some idea how long it takes for your whole train to pass the sign. Yeah, so the general rule of thumb is that about 50 to 60 miles an hour. It takes 1 second for each carriage that we have to pass a sign. So one carriage, so yeah, like if it was 30 miles an hour, it would take twice that length. So we've got 8 carriages on this train. So basically, 60 miles an hour, it would be 8 seconds. At 30 miles an hour, it would be 16 seconds, and then at 15 miles an hour, which is what a lot of these speed limits are, it would be 30 seconds basically for it to pass. So yeah, you would basically just guesstimate it, really. Is what I tend to do. But anyway, enjoy your luck, mono. Okay, we're back up to 25 miles an hour, and we are on the uphill climb, so let's give it some diesel. So drivers are counting Mississippi's. I am not a train driver by trade, so I do not know if that is what real-world train drivers do, but that is what I do within sim shit. And it's very close to being spot on, so, you know, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Okay, we are due at Doniford Halt in 5 seconds, but it is only 800 yards away, so we are a little bit behind on this timetable. We're not nailing these stops as well as it could be. But we are going to kill the throttle, and we're going to let gravity slow us down, because we do have a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit zone coming up ahead. I don't fucking see it, but I know it's up there. No, you're there. Okay, it's going to be there. So let's just slap the straight brake on. Let's slap the straight brake off. Okay, so we got down to 10 miles an hour. We're a bit overzealous on this. We'll go down to 10 miles an hour. Okay, so this one I feel it doesn't fucking matter if I feel like this doesn't matter if we actually get to a picture perfect stop, purely because this is a very small station, so not all of our train platforms, our train carriages are going to be able to like fit on the platform. Okay, whoop. So let's just go for a hard stop. Well, it's an 11-yard stop, a bit messy. But not too bad. So we get 1, 2, 3... Yeah, so in real life this wouldn't happen. The one thing Train Simulator World gets wrong, that I quite wish they would model better, would that, like, you know, like with these older trains, not all of these doors would open, only the ones that people are embarking onto and disembarking from will open. And it's the same in modern trains where the electronic door, where you've got the electronic doors, right? Because when you click the door release, what you're not doing is you are not opening the door, and that's how Train Sim World does it. You know, it opens all of the doors, but that's not what the door release is. The door release only releases the door controls, so people that want to alight or disembark from the train still have to push the button to open the doors. All the unlock button does is enable those controls. Okay, let's leave this here train station. So let's go full release on the brakes and give it a little bit of throttle. So brake cylinders are coming off. Vacuum pressure is returning to the cylinder. Which means the brakes are now pressurized. Which releases the brakes. Oh my god, they actually walk. So you have to walk down to that you have to walk down to the village. Ah, poor fuckers. Oh hi, an AWS. That's nice. Oh, and it's in our direction. Is AWS gonna sound? No, it didn't sound. Huh. Curious. Okay. Where's my AWS indicator? There it is. Okay, so we've got some good downhill speed going. So we're going to kill the throttle and we're going to put us to 10% on the straight brake. I am literally going to refer to this as a straight brake and this a gay brake. So the next stop is Willerton up. And it's only 600 yards away, but we have 6 minutes to get there? That's fucking weird. I'm not sure how that math is mapped. Hey ho, I'll take it. Okay, 10-mile-an-hour speedboard, so let's do a fat slap on the straight brake. Oh, look at that sexy unit. Oh, that's a class 37. Oh, that is a sexy unit. Class 40. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Schmexy trains. So we're stuck at 10 miles an hour, which is kind of annoying. I assume at some point it's going to go up to 25 miles an hour, but yeah, I don't want to be stuck at 10 miles an hour for all of this way. Very low speed route this, for sure. But yeah, very, very fascinating. We also have... Oh, fuck, we need to stop. Ugh! Straight brake. Vacuum brakes take way too long. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this one's got backing board so you can see it. That's pretty cool. Don't know if I've ever seen one of those before. But yeah, so we're returning to single track working. So this train, now that we've cleared the junction, which is this one, this train has now got a green signal, so once it has finished loading its beautiful liveried coaches, it will get underway. We've got 5 minutes to kill here. So yeah, we haven't done any of the collectibles for here. So one of the collectibles is fire buckets. I don't know what the other collectibles are. you would get arrested for this, but I can do it because this is the simulator. Actually, is there any collectibles over here? Oh, okay, that train's off. Oh, that's cool, so a refueling station. Hey, fire bucket. Nice. This platform is lousy with humans. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, poster. Nice. Any other collectibles we can get while we're here? Do you like me some collectibles? I don't think I've actually maxed out a single one of these. I wonder if there's any achievements for it. Get a wee cheeky. Oh, hey, milk churn. Nice. Okay. No. We've still got 2 minutes to go, game. What the fuck? Just because I've not been on board the train for a few minutes. Get back aboard our train. Can we really not open this? Oh, here's one. Oh, that's not. See if you can get a look at the coupling, but you actually can. That's really cool. I wonder if there's any way to change your head code. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess. Okay, well, we've made up good time with our schedule. We do have a green light ahead. The other heritage train behind us has disappeared. It is now time for us to lock our doors. All the people that are waiting on station here do not seem to be doing anything. We're going to full release the brakes, full release the straight brakes. And we're going to put the throttle into the on position, feed the clutch in, feed a little bit of revs, get us going. And we actually have a fairly long drive ahead of us. So we're just for the initial stages of this climb out of wherever the buttons were in the Lilliton. Yeah, so we are, we're just going to keep on idle for just now, because basically we're already at 7 miles an hour. Out of a possible 10. I think the fastest we've been so far is 25 miles an hour, so hopefully that changes, but it does. It looks like it's gonna. Look at this beautiful day, though. Weird for a November day. Okay, so apparently we're going to go up to 25 mile an hour after, well, after the last car has passed the speed decrease sign. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's give it some welly. Oh yeah, look at that rise. The more blue it is in the top, the faster we're accelerating. And now we can kill the throttle because we're at 25 miles an hour. Fuck. Okay, we'll keep us on 25% throttle for now. We're still bleeding speed, so let's go throttle to 1/2. This is quite a heavy train for a single engine. Okay, so to 55% with the throttle. Okay, maybe 70%. Jesus Christ. Still bleeding speed like nobody's business. The steepness of the hill has gone up a wee bit. So we're at our regimental 25 miles an hour. We have to enjoy is miles and miles of English countryside. Okay, we're going to bleed the throttle off just a little bit because we flattened down a smidgen, so we're going to be picking up more speed than we need. Just miles and miles of countryside. I can't really describe this here all too much. So we're going to Stogumber. Stogumber? I don't really know how that's supposed to be pronounced. It's either Stogumber, one of those two. The undulation of this terrain, God, it changes quite a lot. I'm having to like keep my eyes on the like top of the HUD to try and like keep track of how quickly this is all changing. So we're back to 40% throttle. Might actually go 50%. I think 40% is pretty much where it's going to sit, but 50% is going to be benign acceleration. So let's go for a bit more informed acceleration. Such a low speed line, Jesus Christ. This must be quite... So coming the other way will be a challenge, because the other way you're going to have to be doing the same thing that I'm doing now, which is be on the brakes constantly. And this I suspect is what's going to bring us back to the conversation that we had during the Isle of Wight route about being a light railway. So light railways are typically limited to 25 miles an hour. Now I can tell you for free that this train is more than like 20 tons or whatever the prescription is for a light railway. I will tell you for free that this train is heavier than that. But the fact that all of this is 25 miles an hour does make this sound like a light railway. God, I can't stop yawning. God, that's a concerning sign. Cool, so we're starting to get close to the next station, and we've got 3 minutes to get there, so we might actually have a few more minutes to kill. I've maybe been a bit over efficient with my speed management, but hey, oh, that's fine. It'll take us a while to get stopped, so we've still got 2.5 minutes to go, and it'll take us a little while to get this train stacked. But yeah. No speed limit changes anytime soon. It's not necessarily the worst thing. Okay, so 300 yards to go. Let's kill the throttle. Let's just go to initial application braking, which will work quite effectively on account of the fact that we're on the uphill slopage. So let's now release the brake. So gravity is helping bleed our speed here. We're going to go back on brake stage 1 now. Oh, come on, please be a 2-yarder. A 2-yarder, my hands are off the controls. Oh, 2 yards. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's unlock these doors. So not all of these carriages can fit onto the platform, which is fine. But we landed the 2-yarder. So welcome to Stogumber, which is a beautifully quaint little station. It doesn't seem like there's any collectibles here. Oh no, I'm lying to you. Alright, let's head out and grab some collectibles. Yeah! So we've got a poster. Because we've still got another minute before the route's done. So let's see if there's any firebuck. Ooh, another poster. Very nice. So there's always 4 kind of collectibles in every kind of route, and I don't know what the 4th one is. So got fire buckets, got milk urns, we've got posters, and yeah, I'm not familiar with what. The next one is. We definitely can't do anything with these. No fire buckets. Nice little picnic area though. That's a nice touch for a kind of heritage railway. If there is a town nearby, I can't see it. Let's use a free cam. Yeah, there's no clear sign of being a village nearby, just a couple of houses. Which makes the amount of people on this platform seem a bit ridiculous right now, but hey ho. Anyway, time to lock the doors. Anybody who's not bored, that is their problem. Okay, throttle's on, so let's bring the clutch in and give some revs, and we're going to full release on these brakes. Straight brakes is off. And our next stop is Crocombe Heathfield, the loop. Okay, we've got some acceleration. I think we can afford to go up to 1/2 throttle. Wasn't that deep when I can go? Another 10 miles an hour, let's go full throttle. Because it's starting to get a little bit steeper on the uphill. And somehow, apparently, we have 12 minutes to get 2 miles. That seems a bit weird. Okay, so we're at 25 miles an hour. And we're just going to keep it at 40% throttle. Listen to the sound of that unit. Okay, we've bled a mile an hour. So let's give it 5% on the throttle. If we bleed another mile an hour, we'll give it another 5%. And just keep going until something changes. So far, we're doing okay for timetable keeping. We're a bit skewed at the start, but yeah, we're definitely making up. We're definitely making up time now. I think the only thing that's probably going to stop us getting a platinum, if it does come to that, is going to be the fact that we have been overspeeding a little bit. But that's the only thing I can think of. I do not know what this symbol means. Jesus ahead! Oh yeah. Alright chap, tell you what, watch the train for a bit, I'm gonna go get a drink. Alright, we're back. What did we miss? No, we missed a level crossing, I heard that much. Yeah, okay, cool. I missed nothing. I like it when that happens. I assume this must be like a limited clearance sign or something. But yeah, this is very picturesque. Like, look at this. If it wasn't so glary, I could definitely do something with screenshot-wise. Yeah, we've managed to nail the setup quite fantastically. In that we are sticking to our 25 miles an hour. We do have a whistle board though, so we have the token. Level crossing, but no cars at it. So it seems we're probably going to get to Crocombe Heathfield. That's the kind of name of a town that if I went to like an AI software and was like, give me the name of an English village, that is what it would come up with. Am I right? Crocombe Heathfield. Yeah, it's just like aggressively English. Yeah, we're definitely not getting any there we go, that's how to do it. Okay, next signal ahead is showing us red. Also, I got the AWS working. I had the cab selection on the wrong end. Okay, let's kill the throttle. So, this is a junction sign, so there is a main line, and then there is a line diverging on the left. This tells me that we are going to the left. So we're slowing down to 20 miles an hour. We're a bit faster than we should be. But we're going to start braking for the station. So this is Crocombe. What a fucking name, Jesus. And we are 6 minutes ahead of schedule. Interestingly enough, both our lights are at red. Oh, don't walk in front of my train, woman on the phone! Cool, a little bit of an aggressive stop. Boop. But we managed it. Okay, we'll keep that on. Alright. So yeah, we've got 7 minutes to kill. Let's go for an adventure! Yeah. Welcome to Crocombe Heathfield. I have a sneaking suspicion that there is another train inbound in the other line. That is why A, we have to wait so long, and B, why we have to why we have that red signal. We'll find out. This is definitely a milk churn. And you're a poster. We can't get this way, but let's head out over to the opposite platform. Yeah, us and our little train are just going to linger there for a little bit. Ooh, hang on, what's this? Lamp! Lamp! I finally get to live my Mothman dreams. Lamp. Okay, so that is the fourth and final collectible type. Lamp. That is good to know, and just like that, we've got everything in Crocombe. If there is a world where you would ever just like switch the engine off for this long period of time, I would be tempted to do it, but I don't want to get myself into a position where I can't then restart the engine, because like full cold and dark in this is a bit of an inexact beast. So yeah, I'm trying to see how you get into this town. So there's a okay, so there's a little road that runs through here. Seems quite cute. Ah, he ain't coming in. So yeah, it's a very, very rural Somerset. Got some nice houses, some new places being built. And you got the rest of the town over there. Dead end street. Oh god dang. Let's see if we can't see the train that's coming in. I am going to assume it's coming. Oh, here it is. Fucking told yous. Oh, it's a shunter. And it's a shunter that is pulling a train. Look at that. So this is a Class 08 pulling a beautiful little consist of trains. Train cars. So shunters are anything with like O as their leading number. So 5 is the leading number for this train. This is a Class 5 too. Class 0 are typically shunters. So their speed is quite limited. I wonder if we can pop over and have a look at the cab of the shunter. So we've now got a green signal, but we can't leave here for another 3 minutes. So we've got this nice, beautiful train. This is the guard's car that we were talking about before. My god, that's an angry plethora of humans. Why are they all clumped up like this? God, that's uncomfortable. So now if we come over here, hey, so we can open this. So yeah, all these doors can be open, which is quite cool. But yeah, so this is basically what a shunter looks like. So we've not really done any humping or shunting in Train Sim World 5 or indeed Train Sim World 4. But yeah, this is basically what a shunter looks like. So it's almost like a steam train kind of layout, in that if the train is facing this way, you can look out and that's fine. And if the train is facing this way, you can still look at it and it's fine, which is very similar to what a lot of American railroads have. You know, in the UK, we typically, and a lot of other countries, we tend to prefer the double cab model. But yeah, in a lot of American railway locomotives, as well as older British locomotives, you do tend to have this like single cab design. But yeah, so you got your brakes, your clock, your valves, your gauges, your radio, your throttles. Don't know why there's 2 throttles. I suppose because you can be on. It's basically mirrored, so you can be on whatever side you want to. You've got a hot plate, so you can cook your food. Park and brake. Nope. We are too far into this journey to give up on it. Yeah. Class 08. Look at that. Look at that schmexy beast. What a schmexy beast. Okay, so we've got 1 minute until our train is ready to set off. So let's hop back into the our train. Which, oh my god, is so far away. Quite a short train, this. Shunters are they're small engines, and they can haul a decent sized load for their size. The keyword for their size. Can't really do like a you know, big train. Fucking OnlyFans train. I wish you could change the head code, because I think we are not supposed to be this key code, but I don't know if it is possible. Train classification, identification, red marker, white marker. Ah, it tells you what all the switches do. Yeah. Cool. Okay, 2, 1, 0. Lock doors. Go. Everything is locked. So, throttle on, clutch in, spill the engine, release the brakes. And our next stop is Bishop's Lydeard. I've got no idea how you're supposed to say that. This is like so fucking rural English that it might as well be a fucking foreign country, Jesus Christ. But this will be the last stop on this route, which is, you know, something at least. Also, do we get AWS for this? Because that looks like an AWS ramp. Not sure if it is though. No. That might be an AWS ramp though. Because it looks like an AWS ramp, but without the magnet, which is weird. Because like an AWS is useless without its magnet. Okay, I'm just coasting because we're on a relatively steep downhill. So at this juncture, we're at 18 miles an hour, so I'm going to kill the throttle, and you can see we've still got a good bit of forward acceleration. So we're going to bring the straight brake to 20% and see if... Oh, actually, hang on. We're going to full release the straight brake. That's a cool little islet. I've never seen anything like that before. That's pretty cool. Nice. Okay, so 15% on the straight brake. Now 20% on the straight brake. And we'll see, we'll either gain a mile an hour and we will increase to 25% on the straight brake or not. So with the straight brake, if I'm correct that it is a locomotive brake, only the locomotive is braking, which is fine because it's downhill, so all of the carriages are basically just like gently nudging into the locomotive. Okay. We're gonna go 30% to bleed off that speed, and then 25% on the straight brake. So yeah, 3 miles to go into Bishop's. So now we're on quite a steep downhill. This is very much hey Dee, you live in Norfolk, what's a hill? Yeah. I mean, I live in Scotland, we have nothing but hills. Okay, so we spent like the last half hour of this route going on quite a steep uphill. So let's go on a fairly steep downhill. And yeah, we're just going to manage this one on the straight brake as opposed to the gay brake. This is like... Until today, I had no idea where Somerset was because, as discussed, my English geography is fucking disgusting. But it is exactly what I imagined Somerset to look like. Okay, so we've now gone from a 1 in 99 downhill to a 1 in 80 downhill. The lower the number, the steeper it is. So a 1 in 50 is steeper than a 1 in 100. So we're probably going to start picking up some speed now. So let's go to 30%. And then back down to 25. We'll see what our speed does with this. And we're now 2 miles away from Bishop's Lydeard. I'm probably butchering this. I'm probably butchering this, and I don't care. Also, how are you doing, Teef? Twitch tells me this is the first time you've spoken in chat. Is that right? Because, like, I can see who's in my stream, right? I can see who lurks. You've been in my streams lots. Yeah, you lurked for ages. You've been in my streams lots. Like, you're, like, one of the more common names that I see in my lurking list. Yeah, I didn't realize. Hello. You think there's a 1 in 3 in Wales? I'm not... I mean, there probably is. But probably not for trains. As far as I know, the steepest hill for a mainline train that exists is a 1 in 40. Well, you're the lurker king. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's one of those things that because I'm so used to seeing your name in my, like, chat list, when it came up with first time chatter, I was like, what? That doesn't seem right. But no, apparently it is. So, hey-oh. I wonder then if we can look it up. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Sorry, just managing the brakes. Okay. So, the steepest railway of an adhesion railway, so that is this kind of railway where the traction is done by a locomotive that is on board the train, as opposed to something like a cable railway, like the San Francisco tram system. God, that was loud. Okay, so next signal is red. We will need to bear that one in mind. Yeah, so the steepest railway is the Lisbon tramways in Portugal, but that is a tram system. And that has a 1 in 7.2, which is actually pretty steep. But that is a tramway, so I'm not really sure if that counts. So the steepest non-tramway railway is a 1 in 9, which is steeper than I thought, and it is the Cass Scenic Railway in West Virginia in the United States of America. So yeah, there you go. It gets hella steep. It gets hella steep. Almost head. Yeah. Take me home, country. Great song. 10 out of 10 was listen again. We've got the Poppy line here in North Norfolk and the Mid-Norfolk historic lines, both relatively flat, but you used to go on the Bluebell and Watercress lines when you lived in Surrey. Nice! We've only got a couple of historic railways in Scotland. The closest one to me is the Bowness. Oh my god, the straight brake's been on this entire time? I was wondering why I wasn't fucking gaining speed. Jesus. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, once again, we have a split signal. They're both at equal height, so it's left or right, but nothing particularly fancy here. However, we do have 10 mile an hour, so let's slam the straight brake on and then off. Oh god, we hella speed. Oh lord, we speeding! Oh, we hella speeding. Okay, let's kill the brakes. Yeah, I've never actually been to the Bowness Historic Railway, which is a real fucking cheeky route because it's really, really close to me. Like, I should really go, but I haven't been yet, so, you know. You get the Rossos chasing you after you in your train when speeding, yeah. Well, as they proved on Top Gear, you know, train speeds are policed. Ooh, ayo. What is this over here? Oh, this line continues. I wonder if this like continues into a main line or something, and this is just like the historic railway. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, right, we're approaching the stop and the red signal. We cannot overrun this, so yeah, hard stop. Okay, we're good. We're good. Unlock left. Yeah, if we had gone like 4 meters further, we would have failed this whole thing. Having spent ages playing it, which would not be bueno, at all. Oh, we did it! That was a long route. That is our first time on the West Somerset route. You can see some nice train cars over here. And I wonder if we can hunt for some collectibles. We can't do the collectibles in this camera, can we? I mean, that would be cheating, but no, you definitely can't. Okay, let's wait until we pass the scenario, and then we'll do this one. I hate the shunting signals. Nice. This is a water tower, so for steam trains, they basically like pull up here, and then yeah, this swings out over the steam train. And then it fills the tender with water, which is pretty cool. Let's lock them doors. Let's get our points. Yeah! Oh, we only get the gold. We do not get the platinum on account of all of the copious fucking speeding that we did. Look at that. Oh, look at all that speeding. Our stop accuracy 1.35 yards, 1.38 yards. Beautiful. 1.31 yards was our best stop. Nice. Oh, hang on a minute. Bishop's line art was 0.8. Okay, that's a new personal best for me, I reckon. Let's continue in free roam and go see what collectibles there is. We've done a lot of talking points on this. I wonder if I don't think there's going to be any other talking points of interest. So interesting signal. So this here is the siding signal. So basically height always indicates priority in the old semaphore signaling. So what you've got here is two mainline signals that are basically they are of equal priority, and then you've got a siding signal next to it. So basically, if the siding signal was lit, you would probably end up. Fuck! I can't get into the free cam. I'm not just sure where you would end up. So hang on. So we come over this one. Oh, actually, no, sorry. That's going to be a shunting signal, I reckon. Not a siding signal. Oh, fire bucket. Yeah, it's going to be a shunting signal. So basically, what would happen with this sign over here is that if the mainline signal was at red, which it is now, and this one was at green, then what that would mean is there is a train there, so you cannot proceed for normal, like, train passageway purposes, but for shunting, such as if you are connecting up to a train, then you could proceed. So what would happen here with this train is that the train would probably do a run around. So what will happen? I'm gonna hop on and I'm gonna go into free cam for a second to show you a bit quicker. So here we go. So yeah, so for run around, so this train is now going back to Minehead the way that we came. So we are going to disconnect from this, and this train is going to pull forward into here. This lane's going to be clear, so this signal is going to go up. So we're going to go all the way down to here, all the way along to here, and then we're going to stop, turn around, and face this signal. So now you've got 2 mainline signals and 2 shunting signals. Fuck it, you know, it's actually 2 minutes. I might actually wait and show you this. So what will then happen is that this signal will remain in the horizontal position. So for mainline running purposes, you cannot proceed. But we are running around the train, which is a shunting procedure. So the shunting signal will be lit, which will give us permission, effectively, to backtrack, even though there is a train here, but to backtrack through this, through here, and then we will connect to this train here. Is basically what we are working with. So yeah, we might actually just do that for the shits and gigs. Let's very quickly take a hardy yeet down the place and see if there's any collectibles for us to enjoy. Poster! 1/4 of all the posters done. Not bad for the first time ever I've been on this route. There we go. Posters. Milk urns. They're quite difficult to spot, I'm finding. No signal lanterns that I can see, question mark. Can we get up here? Oh, we can. Oh, that's quaint. Oh, hey. And there's a hidden poster there. Nice. Ain't I glad I checked up here. Alright, so in a minute we're going to get our instructions for the return service, which will hopefully include a run around. Okay, can't go that well. Let's get any remaining collectibles. It's really weird they all herd up like this. Really weird. No signal lights. It seems to be like the rarest thing. Ah, here we go. So now we get to do the uncoupling. Okay, so I'll show you how this works, because this is something that, like, I don't think we've ever really got the chance to kind of show. Fine. So what we have to do now is uncouple the vehicles. So, okay. So it's a bit hard to see, but they are now coupled together, and now we uncouple them. So no. Train, I did not say you were AI controlled. You fucking dick. I did not say that you were controlled. Yeah, get started. Fucking hell. No, I did. Okay, so genuinely, Teeth, I actually thought I forgot the brake, but no, it was the AI taking over. Okay, so that was the deal there. Okay, So what we're gonna do here is we are gonna put the reverser to engine only, because that is what we are. Actually, no, we're gonna put this reverser off, and this one to full service. Straight brake off. Master key off. And then I want this cable here. Cab change. Okay, so cab change is off. So we now no longer are in control of this cab. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our various flaps of the train. We're going to yeet on down. We're going to get this in. We're going to hop on. And we are going to do the same thing in reverse. So, cab change is on. AWS, isolate. Okay. So, AWS is on. Cab change is on. Master key is on. Reverser is now forward. We're going to shut up that noise. Train brake is on shutdown. We're going to full release this brake. Straight brakes are off. We know for a fact we have a green signal here, so we're going to put the throttle to the on position, and we are going to progress forward slowly. We're going to put the throttle off now, and we'll get to see what this looks like with shunting. So yeah, genuinely, in all the time that I have done, the reason why I avoid like doing freight train stuff in Train Sim World is because it often means fewer stops and things. So you won't see me do a lot of freight trains. You won't see me do a lot of shunting. I am hoping to try and like do it a bit more. But yeah, at the moment I'm not. So now for mainline purposes, we were given a green mainline signal and we have a green shunting signal. So yeah, once again, height is order of precedence. So the top one was in the diagonal position, which is a green light. If the bottom one was in the diagonal position, it means we would be going where 1Z70 is. Which has apparently got the same unit number as us, which that math don't math, but you know, whatever. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of humans. That is an aggravated number of sardines. Jesus. So we're gonna give this some diesel. And then we are going to stop on the other side of the big signal that is here. And we will get a look at that signal. And you'll get to see what I mean about the shunting signal. Little bit of shunting in my life. Cool. So we have to get sufficiently far past the train, you know, we can see a signal and that all the signals work as expected. So we've now stopped and we're now going to put this to shut down. The throttle is off. The reverser is off. The master key is off. Cab change off. Cool. So now when we hop down, we'll get a look at the signal, which is not really giving us anything at the minute. Hey, yo. Okay. So cab change now on. Throttle off. Reverse. Oh, we need the master key on. Reverser now forward. And the train brake. We'll just do the initial application for just now. We are pretty much all at red, so let's contact the signaler. And he has, okay, he's not giving us the the shunting signal. But yeah, okay, so we can go on. So here we go. So full release at the train break. So the speed limit is 25 miles an hour, going down to 10. We are to proceed at a very restricted speed, and you have to be so ginger with these things. So let's do a little kissing coupling, huh? Shall we? So Signal has changed the points for us, and he has given us the green light. We are on a slight downhill. Let's do 20% braking and start trying to see how effective the service brakes are now that we don't have a train to try and slow down. And honestly, 2 to 3 miles an hour is all you need for shunting. So all of these carriages here are vacuum braked. So as we discussed earlier, when you have a vacuum braking system, you need to put pressure into the system to release the brakes. And when there is no power, and thus there is nothing to put pressure into the system, then pressure is kicked out of the system, a vacuum is maintained, and the brakes are applied automatically. Whoops, that's not wanted. Okay, so reverser to forward. Okay. So we're just watching really closely for the couple. Let's see if that is close enough. Buckeye or Hook? Oh no, we're Hook. Yeah, we're Hook. So we've got the carriage set up for Hook. We don't have a Buckeye train, but we are not close enough to do the coupling. Which is like the story of my sex life. Let's full release these brakes. I was hoping we would have enough gravity in us. There we go. We did the bounce. Let's hop on down. There we go. Connections. Hey. So that was a run round service. So apparently that was a whole ass other service. Nice. And then next it is going to be doing the return journey. So that is what a run round looks like. So yeah, there you go. So that was us in the OnlyFans special, apparently. And you know what? We've been streaming. We started stream about an hour earlier than normal. So we've been going for just about 4 hours. So I think that's probably a good enough time to go ahead and call the stream for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed our various adventures on the London Underground, on Scotland's railways, which was a bit of a failure, and our journey into West Somerset. And holy hell, this Festival of Diesel has got a lot of people here to see its shit, apparently. But yeah, no, it's been fun doing some more rounds of Train Sim World 5. I was supposed to do this like 2 weeks ago, but unfortunately I was ill, wasn't really able to get around to it. So yeah, sorry for that. Let's go see if there is somebody that we can raid. There almost certainly will be. But yeah, let's see who we got. Okay. Let's go. Let's see who's doing what and where. As for me, we are going to be streaming again tomorrow. We are going to be streaming over doing Formula 1 Manager. I will see if we can pass you over to somebody. Okay, that's a black screen. Okay, it looks like everyone who's tagged as playing Train Sim World are... Okay, I'm just going to send you to a friend of mine. We are going to send you to the wonderful Scarlet Rose Plays, who is over doing some Wild RP stuff. We're going to show her some love and support. And as I said earlier, we will be streaming tomorrow, probably at 9 PM rather than 8 PM, doing some Formula 1 Manager, continuing the story of Hibble F1. But, ladies and gentlemen, for just now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Just go away then.
He even walks like an old person. I bet his knees crack in the morning.
Wow! I kind of like the flat cap. Oh, what a fucking surprise! The fucking northerner likes a fucking flat cap. We're not flying. There is very clearly an aircraft on the runway. You see the flashing lights and the red and white coming towards us? Getting closer. I'm not even sure why it's here. Oh, brother. Ah, okay, that's no bueno. This is no bueno. This is very no bueno. Okay. Alright, well that was a bit sketchy. Well the runway is clear.
Ah, you bitch!
Oh, did you flew so far?
Why is it a planter in the fucking hallway?